Well, hello there, everybody. Big Dan here, Emotiva World Headquarters. I'm sitting here with Lonnie Vaughn.
That's me.
Tone Lone. And Robert.
New face on the screen.
Puddin' Boy Neiman. I've got two old friends here for a special edition from the Emotiva Lounge. And it's a sad day here at Emotiva, Rob.
Yes, it is.
It's a matter of perspective.
Well, tomorrow's a sad day. This is the day. For some of us.
Just kidding.
For some of us, it's a sad day. For others, it's a happy day. Lonnie Vaughn is, after many, many years together, you're retiring, brother.
I'm retiring.
Yeah, hard to believe.
It is. It is.
Yeah, we were just before.
It's been a great run.
Yeah, it's been a remarkable run and a lot of fun.
Yeah, it has.
And so you're going off to greener pastures.
Well, I hope so. Hopefully on the green side of it.
Yeah, on the green side, above the dirt. Yeah, you want to be above the dirt.
Above the dirt.
Sure. Well, we were reflecting on this. Lonnie's been with Emotiva really since the beginning of the company, and I thought it wouldn't be right to let you make your exit here without thanking you for your time and energies here, and kind of regaling how the heck we got here. And it went by fast.
It went by fast.
34 years, 35 years has gone by.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
The three of us.
Yeah. We've all been together. You'll see we got Nick will throw up a little shot here of us in our glory days.
Jeez.
Yeah, early on in the game. And
Can't believe you still have that photo.
well, yeah, that was Rob
Where it
found
came
that
from.
somewhere.
My wife found
You
it.
had
Yeah,
that?
that was great.
Should have burned it.
History.
Yeah, I had a lot of hair then.
A lot of
That hair,
everything.
that's gone. I had a lot of everything then, but
Yeah.
We all-
I
Didn't
had
we
hair
all?
then. Yeah, didn't we all? Lonnie had too much hair back then. It was pretty funny.
I always wore a ball cap.
Yeah, he had the chia pet on your
I
head.
did. It would just literally turn into like an afro before it would do anything. It would never just get long.
Yeah. So before Lonnie was the sophisticated, dapper guy that he is now, he was a wild man from Oklahoma. And I met Lonnie. Lonnie, I worked at a company called Lanzar. I was VP of engineering there and a partner on the electronics side of that company. And we were doing quite well as a company. The problem was the two guys that ran it, that were the senior guys, were not to be trusted. But
This is true.
we had a good time, and we built a lot of great gear. And I met Lonnie. I got a call. This is in the days before internet and all that kind of stuff. And I get a phone call from some guy, and he says, "Yeah, there's this guy. He wants to apply for a job here." So I interviewed Lonnie on the phone, kind of, really not seriously.
We were just talking about switching power
Yeah,
supplies,
and
things like that.
He worked at a radio station and maybe a Radio Shack. I don't remember a bunch of stuff. And I said, well, you sound pretty capable. If you want to get out here, I'm not going to fly you out here or anything like that. But if you show up and you can do what you say you can do, then you'll have a job. And so I kind of forgot about it. You know? And Rob had been working for me at the time.
About 4 or 5 months or so.
Yeah, and you were fresh out of engineering school. You
Right
got your degree.
Right out of school.
Yeah, out of Cal Poly.
Yep.
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo.
Yeah, and so Robert, I had met, and he was working in the adult film industry as a technician. I don't know if that's the best recommendation in the world, but he really wasn't in the adult film industry. He worked at a tape duplicating
I was
facility.
going to say the VDAs.
that
San
happened to make the
Fernando
bulk of
Valley.
its income from that part of the business. And I built, for my guilt there, I built electronics for that, for the tape lubricating business. And so I ended up meeting him through a mutual friend of ours. And he goes, "This kid needs a job, a real job, not doing this." So we met you then.
That's right.
And then you'd been there about, I don't know, maybe 6 months. And
Right.
Lonnie rolled in one day, and the receptionist goes, "There's some guy here that says he works here, and I don't know who he is." So I go, "What are you talking about?" And then you came in. I go, "Oh, and it's Lonnie Vaughn from Oklahoma." I go, "Oh, gee, for Christmas.
You actually showed up?
You showed up? Yeah." So we had a good time that day.
Fired me on the first day.
Yeah, we fired him the same day I hired him, and he fixed one of my little switchers I was working on, and I said, "All right, you're fired, but you're hired." And been a long run since then. That was 1992, I guess, at Lanzar. But best as I can recall, things were a little foggy. There may have been day drinking involved back in those days.
May.
And we had the lamplighter, was too close to the shop, down there in Northridge. But and then we were together there at. You were a kind of a jack of all trade technician guy. Rob was one of my engineering guys. We tortured Rob all the time.
Oh yeah.
Lonnie and I would be on the bench repairing the dog pile.
Yes.
Yeah, the dog pile. The dog pile.
The
yeah.
ones that no one else could fix.
There were super dogs or ultra dogs,
Yeah.
you know.
And the worst part is, they had that plexiglass window in the office.
Yeah.
And poor Rob, I tortured the guy. I'd take a transformer that was bad out of a unit. I'd walk out in the production area and I'd just go, whoosh, against that window.
There's a reason Robert's a little high-strung these days.
A little jumpy.
A little jumpy. We caught him on fire in the lab one time. We did a lot. We tortured Rob constantly.
Remember when I fell through the ceiling?
Yeah.
The story.
We had big times.
We did.
And then you, then things were going weird at Lanzar because
Yeah.
of these two dishonest guys that were running the
yeah, I
company.
can't
Not
say.
us, but the guys that we
Actually own the
kind of
company.
gone in with, and they messed things up there. We were on a roll too as a brand, and then
man.
they got in trouble with their bank and did a bunch of stupid stuff. And then you kind of saw the writing on the wall, and Eli was one of our good distributors. What was that company?
So that was Danex.
Danex.
He
That's
was an
right, yeah.
international rep for American Car Stereo companies.
Yeah, and he was doing very well with that for a
was.
long time, and he loved Lonnie, and
I got
he made
to
you an
fly
offer.
all over the place,
Yeah.
put on seminars, all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
You had
Yeah.
a really good run with him. He really seasoned you working with him.
Yeah, that was good. It was
Yeah,
great
you went all over the
traveling.
world. Went to Russia.
Had to bribe my way out.
Yeah.
I did.
Go on the train where they take your passport and then
Oh my God! That
Yeah.
sitting on that train from Finland, going into St. Petersburg, and it's like FSB used to be the KGB, whatever,
Yeah.
would come in, and one person would take your passport and just disappear.
yeah.
Next person would come in and take your visa that allowed you into Russia and disappear.
Yeah.
They'd take all your documents and papers and go.
Yeah.
And you're sitting on a train going, if I jump off the train now, how long does it take me to get back?
Will I get back?
Will I get back?
Yeah.
But no, it all works out.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Those were the old days. No, there was no cell phones. There was no internet. None of that stuff. You were
No,
just
it was
you were
$10 a
gone.
minute to call home, so you
Yeah.
didn't do it very often.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't. Yeah.
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 And same with the early days in China. You know, you'd go there and
No
you know,
ATMs.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, but
there
yeah,
with-
Rob.
You just go dark for.
I brought $4 with me for 2 weeks of international
I had
travel, but there's no credit
$120
cards.
for 12 days. Yeah.
Oh, kids. But so Eli seasoned you pretty well. You had a good run at Eli's,
Had a good run there, and then
and we'd stay in
Sakaku.
touch.
Yep.
And we'd see each other at the shows.
When you guys
and-
came up to visit,
Yeah.
right after Danielle was
Yeah,
born.
yeah,
And then it was this freak snowstorm because it was in Wisconsin.
yep. Yeah, he was
You
up in
remember that?
Wisco, yeah, then.
Yeah, that
But you were at Sakaku then, weren't you?
That was when I was with Sakaku.
Yeah. And we came to visit you up in Wisconsin. I'd never been so cold in my life as up there.
Me either.
You know,
That's why
but I
I'm
got a nice.
that's why I'm
I got
down
a
here.
nice key holder from that wrought iron shop that you had up in that little town.
Yep.
Very picturesque if you like to be frozen, Robert. Yeah, frozen tundra.
No thanks.
And then so you went to Eli, then you went to Sakaku, and I think you were there through
Until I came here.
And you came here we moved here in 2004.
Yeah.
Rob and I, when you went to Eli,
Yep.
Rekaton melted down. So we're jumping around a little bit,
Yeah.
but we all ended up at Rekaton. Inadvertently sold my company to Recalife, and Rob came with me to that, and then we were there, and then I got out of Rekaton,
Yep.
and you were still there for a little bit.
Stayed there for another
And I
year
went
or
back
so.
immediately back down to Southern California from Northern California. You had escaped the whole Rekaton
Yeah,
I missed that
fiasco.
all
whole
that.
fiasco.
You were at Eli's and Sakaku during that.
Yep.
And then I ended up back in L.A., and as I was leaving Rekaton, I met Simon's son as part of that work there, and he said, "Man, I got a guy that you should work with, Taiwanese guy," and that was my old partner Vincent. And then we had a great run at Hominy for a long time. And then I, through a series of events,
A couple of years later.
Rob came back in
Yeah.
and moved back down to Southern
That's when you
California.
were just finalizing the designs for the first Emotiva piece.
Yeah, well, that was
remember you
actually
showing
quite
that
a
to
ways into the Hominy thing, as I got interested in
Mm-hmm.
home theater processors. I got the bug, and that was started when I was starting to work with Bob Carver,
Right.
And I really got the fever for home theater.
Yep.
And then we co-developed that platform, and I kicked in
That was the
engineering money on that.
DMC1.
Yeah. But the Sunfire, the TG, I forget which one. One of the variations.
5 or 4,
The 4 maybe.
3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, one of those. I don't know, but we ended up kicking development money and that,
Yeah.
getting that thing going, and then I got the right to sell versions of it as part of that, and building boards for it and everything.
Pre-HDMI.
Yes.
HDMI, but then I built a passive HDMI
Yeah.
switcher, with relays, lots of relays.
Lots of relays.
Anyway, the run at Sukaka was good for you.
It was.
and we would run into each other all over the place.
Yeah, we'd see it at CES, other places, you know.
and then we got and then he said, I got to get out of here, and I said, well, I need some help at this thing I got going down here in Nashville, and we brought you down to visit us on Thanksgiving, the first Thanksgiving we were here.
Yep.
And we just moved into our first house here, and we were all together, had a great time.
Yep. We did.
And you were looking to move to Texas, I think, at the time.
I was looking to get out of Wisconsin because I could work from anywhere with
Yeah.
Sakaku. So I'm just looking to get out of Wisco and
I said, come down to Nashville.
Yeah.
And so you guys did.
brought my wife down, and she was like, "This is where we're moving."
Yeah, it's warmer here. We're going to move here.
A little bit less snow.
A little less snow.
Yeah.
And so that was '04, and you were here, I think, by '05.
I started to work for you back very shortly after I came down here.
Yeah. So that would have been right in '05. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been '05, the beginning of '05.
Mission Court there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worked down
Well,
in the basement.
no. 532 Grand Oaks Drive.
That's what it was. We were working in the basement.
in the basement of Grand Oaks Drive. Yeah.
Because you remember that first
We built a little lab in there.
Yeah.
well, the LPA 1.
Yeah.
And I remember having to redo the grounding on the whole system.
Thing was a mess.
It was a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't understand
No,
grounding.
they didn't understand that.
But we had the MPS 1 going by then.
Yep.
And we had the first DMC 1 going by then, I believe.
We had it, I think, before the big trek,
Yeah.
before we had moved here.
Yeah, we did that in Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was already, but we didn't know what to do with it, but we had it.
Yeah.
You know. Kathy goes, why are you spending all this money on this? And I said, I don't know. I just got a feeling I
Got a
should.
feeling.
And, but we really didn't know what we were going to do with it. But then when I moved to Nashville, and shortly after that, I decided to get serious about it through another unrelated series of events. I go, I need to make this into a business. And, but it was great to have you back in the company back then, and we had the band back together.
Get the band back together.
And we all got really busy with the Emotiva for a while.
Yeah.
And then you got the world melted down briefly, and Rob went off to Griffin,
Yep. Is there?
and you became a bigwig over there, and engineering manager or
Director of Engineering.
excuse me, director of
Director of
engineering.
engineering. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Lonnie and I were left to our own devices for a few years there in the middle, and so we got busy with the Emotiva.
It started
And,
producing really well.
Yeah, it turned into well, what we're all here. We're all here again together.
Yeah.
So Rob came back out of Griffin. They got the band back together a few years ago. And how many years has that been now?
10.
About 10.
Has it been 10?
It's been 10.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
I believe it was November of 2017.
Wow, that's crazy.
20, yeah.
Yeah.
Less than 10, but right
Wow,
there.
life goes by.
Crazy.
And here you are now,
Here I am.
leaving us,
I'm leaving.
retiring.
I know. I'm breaking up the band.
Cheapers.
Well-
And the only guy that's got a full head of hair and he's leaving us. That doesn't seem right. Yeah.
I made a lot of
There's no
promises.
justice in the world.
I made a lot of promises to my wife, and it's time to live
Yeah.
up to them.
Well, you've been much more conservative with your money than we have,
Yeah.
for all that's worth, right? We
Can't take it with you.
I've been squandering mine. You've been saving yours, as a good man should. And you got all those kids, so
Yeah.
you're going to work till you die.
Right.
Till you drop.
Good.
That's right, as it should be.
That's right.
So where are your adventures taking you, Lonnie?
So we're actually thinking about going to Panama, the country, not the city.
Yeah, Panama City, nice. Oh, Panama the country, yeah. Where they got the Panama Canal.
Where they got the canal. Yeah, but
Yeah, you like to visit there, though.
we love it there. We love the people, especially going up into Boquete area. It's this little town nestled
That's
up
how
in
he
the
said
mountains.
that with
The accent.
the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you caught that, didn't you, Rob?
And that's where they raise all the coffee and chocolate. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. Well, it's good year-round weather there. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's 60 at night, 80-day.
Yeah.
Sun comes up at 6, goes down at 6 year round.
You're like on the equator or someplace, right? So you're
Right near, yeah.
living up in the hills up there where it's nice and cool.
So may not stay there forever,
Yeah.
but you know what?
Why not?
Just go and enjoy it for a while and see where life takes us.
Yeah. So Candy retired. You're retired.
Yeah.
Both of you young still.
At least we can get around.
Yeah. You can for the moment. Yeah. And well, that'll be killer, man. You're gonna have a good time. We're gonna miss you.
I'm gonna
here,
miss you guys. I mean,
we've been doing this a long time, man. We have
we've
worked together. Yeah, I mean, just
oh
countless.
my gosh, the number of products we
Projects.
put out.
I can't even imagine how many products we've built since we've been together. I mean, if you go through starting at Lanzar and then just working your way through all the Lanzar stuff and their OEM things, and then back on to Emotiva and Homni. I mean, it's just.
Thousands.
I don't know.
I don't know
Thousands
about
of
thousands.
pieces.
But it's hundreds and hundreds and
hundreds.
many hundreds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of products,
A lot of
man.
products.
It's endless. I mean, even this company, I don't know how many we've done. I mean, it's one of these days, Rob, that'd be a good thing for you to do. Count them all out.
No.
You're very good. You got that. You got your HP. You could
Yeah.
do that RPN,
RPN and
Yeah.
entry, and you could count it all out. You know.
So, it's going to be a change. I'm going to miss you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna miss
everybody
you.
here. But
We calling you. You'll be calling on a regular basis, asking you like, what about this thing here? What about that thing
all right.
there?
Lonnie and I would be the first ones in the office and, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's about,
well, it's because we walk in at 6 and everybody else walks in much later.
Well, he likes to get out
it's
early.
not going to be
you know?
Yeah.
not there anymore.
Yeah.
So
No.
we got to find someone else.
You're gonna have Rick is your next closest early morning
Rick
compadre.
gets in at about 6:50.
All right. Well, you have to just be by yourself for a few minutes.
Well, I can do that.
You're brave. Yeah, I'm brave and strong. I can do this.
I can do this.
But yeah, it's like I'm not going to have to get up at 4 to get my workouts. So it's going to be that much I'm going to
You're
enjoy.
gonna go crazy after. I'm giving you about a month before you start getting stir crazy.
I got a lot of things to
I know you do. No, I wish you nothing but the best, and I want to thank you on behalf of the company and Kathy and myself and our family and all the people here for just doing a yeoman's effort. And
Let me just say thank you for offering me the job.
well,
It's been a great run.
it's been great for all of us, and it's been a lot of work and a lot of fun. And
Yes.
I don't know, it's going to be a big hole here. It's going to be a different life here. You know, you get kind of
Not
like
gonna
a
be a
family
hole.
going.
Rob's going to take over. He's going to do a great job.
Yeah, no, we're an effective team, all of us.
Yep.
And you're going back into shoes you filled kind of earlier in your career. Yeah, we appreciate
Start drinking
that.
from the fire hose again.
Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to start
What do you mean
drinking
it-
again. Oh, I never stopped. What are you talking about?
What do you mean you're going to start? You already are.
Well, Lonnie, I love you, buddy, and it's going to be a different time without you, but we'll think of you fondly
guys
and
are gonna do
remember
great.
you as the guy that helped us get to where we are. And
Appreciate that.
doors always open.
Thank
you ever
you.
decide you want to get back into working long hours for low pay?
Hey,
We're waiting for you
is
right
the
here,
place.
man.
I'm your guy.
We're right here for you, baby.
If you're
Congratulations,
ever down
buddy.
in Panama, give me a holler.
I will,
I'll show
man.
you around.
God bless
Get
you,
to the
buddy.
best cup of coffee you ever had. I can't go over that far. Microphone. That way.
We
There we
did
go.
it. All right, guys. Say thanks and goodbye to Lonnie. He'll be back around. Maybe he'll come out for an Emo Fest or something when you're visiting internationally to the U.S.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
from Panama. All right, God bless you, buddy.
right.
Rob,
Thank you. Yep.
you got your work cut out for you, man.
I know.
All right,
can
adios,
try that.
everybody. See you
Adios.
later. Thanks, Lon.
Bye-bye.
Here we have the mad scientist, Lonnie Vaughn. Say hi, Lonnie.
Hi.
The crazy man, Lonnie Vaughn.